Yo, my people, and welcome to Fundamentals TV. Oh, you can't press the button.
Yeah, I can't. It's too far.
It's bare far away now.
And today we're going to be talking about the top 8 teams and their most influential players. Our top 8 might be a little different to yours. There might be 1 or 2 teams that we left out. But if you feel like you want to comment on those teams, then let us know who their most influential player is down below. But today I've got the man them here today. So on my right we've got
Rashford, aka Simba. Yes.
Jesus.
You say Rashford?
Rashford, bro.
Wait, bro. So if I went like this with the ball, could you touch it?
Do that, fam.
Let's
These what? I don't have football in my body.
let's
It's calm.
continue. Wait, on my left we've got. Let me not introduce you. Yeah.
Go. I'll let Ace go first.
Obviously, Ace is back from injury.
Long term.
3-match ban.
Hey,
Let's see.
It's been a while.
Yeah, man. Favorite guy in the pod, dads.
Is he?
Yeah, I am. So ask a silly question.
Then you got me and one of your hosts. Yeah. You man ready?
Yes. Yes. Energy.
Hey, don't pull a hammy. Don't pull a hammy.
We got MSN and Yaya Toure. Yeah.
Alright, so speaking about the most influential players, we're gonna
Wait, let's clarify the top 8 first.
Alright, so the top 8 teams are City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, West Ham, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Leicester. So you might feel a type of way that Everton got left out, etc. So they got left out.
We really putting
So wait, so you're Everton? West Ham are more of a top 8 team than Everton.
Where West Ham in the table right now?
But like right now, it's fucking Arsenal top 8.
Yeah, but Arsenal have been a top 8 side for the last how many years?
Yeah, but that's
that's
what I'm
what
saying.
gets them. They
That's
get
my
in-
point.
they
Like
get in for
Everton,
pedigree.
Everton have been higher in the league
get
table.
in for pedigree. West Ham get in for what they've done this season.
I feel that's unfair on Everton. That's unfair on Everton.
We can talk about Everton's most influential player then. Who's
But-
Everton's most influential player?
Right now, this season,
Yeah, this season. Who did you say that?
Hammers.
Calvert-Lewin
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, Calvert-Lewin or Hammers.
or Alan.
That left back, innit? He's hard.
They got a couple players, influential players this season.
Depends. Wait.
Actually, but are we
Let's determine influential. In what aspects?
are we doing
when we
Everton
say-
or West Ham?
When we say
both, innit?
yeah, we do both. When we say influential,
Yeah.
for now we're just gonna talk about the impact they have on the side. Who, when they're in the starting 11, you feel like they're gonna bring the most to the side. We're not gonna talk
They're gonna
about
bring a W or
yeah.
something.
We're not gonna talk about wearing the armband or in the locker room or anything like that. We're just gonna talk about who's the most influential player on the pitch.
Yeah.
So Everton.
Everton, yeah, cool.
Yeah, man.
I think Everton's most influential player is James Rodriguez.
Alright, cool. I think it's Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, I think it's Calvert-Lewin still.
I'm saying Hammers, innit?
I feel like with James, yeah, he brings so much experience and knowledge towards that team, yeah.
He's been injured for like the last 2
Yeah,
months.
but like you
And
still
he
got
was-
influence in training in the
Yeah, but
locker
we said
room,
we're just
like
talking about
everything.
on the pitch.
On the pitch.
He hasn't-
But
he
when
hasn't-
when
he
he's on the
I think
pitch,
he's played enough games to say.
when he's on the pitch, you know there's that influence there.
But
like.
when you look at
Calvert-Lewin,
Calvert-Lewin,
there's more, innit?
second top goal scorer, take him out that side. Who's scoring for that team?
No one.
They still got creators with James not there.
True, yeah?
Doesn't mean Hammers.
But James is the best creator.
No, he's been impactful.
Same way
but
Man
in
City
the
got other
extent that
creators there,
Calvert-Lewin
but
has
KDB is the best creator.
Yeah, KDB is the best creator, but they can still go win without him.
Yeah, but
When he was injured, they still.
If you take Calvert-Lewin out that side, they're not going to score as many goals as they do.
Yeah, man.
He's probably got half their goals in the league this season. I'm not even trying to exaggerate. He probably does.
yeah, true.
I feel like goal scorers are always going to get like, more than that.
More of the praise, innit?
Goals in it. But if you look at Hammers, even though he probably don't have that many assists as well, but
Yeah.
from what he's doing, creating the play and that, bro.
He's that little
He's
link
impactful, bro.
in the middle.
Nah,
man.
yeah.
And you can't say because he's been
No,
injured.
he's not.
No,
It's not like he's not
impactful for
impactful.
sure, but it's just most like he's the number one. Like no, you can't share the number one line.
can be
Then
second fiddle.
It's just. I mean, I rate him. I think he's cold, but it's just. You know how Lewin's been this season.
You can't.
he
Like
can't,
he's
yeah.
getting Euros.
It's
But
true.
Cool. Let's have a vote.
Does he start
No.
in Euros?
No, man. Alright,
So
so
Hammers is starting for Colombia.
what?
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
I would be that guy.
I didn't want to say it.
Even name 7. Name.
Well, Colombian players.
Yeah.
James, Cuadrado, Mina,
Pablo.
Go on.
Pablo.
Escobar. Yeah.
Hey.
Cool. For Everton, most influential player,
Hammers.
Lewin.
James.
Casting vote.
Ibi.
There we go.
Hey, preach it.
Alright, so let's move on to the next team.
I
which
don't
is-
hate that anyways.
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
Let's move on to the next team that we were talking about, which is West Ham. Bringing Champions League football to Newham, hopefully.
Jeez.
Hey,
Yes.
Hey, I tweeted that you stole my tweet. Anyways, yeah.
And you stole someone else's tweet.
I did. Alright, cool.
Alright, so when you look at West Ham side, I feel like a big thing about West Ham is that it's probably been a season of two halves. Like in the first half of the season, you could probably argue their most influential player might have been like Rice or maybe like Bowen or Antonio. But since January, I think we're all in. We're all in agreement.
My boy,
We gotta be.
Thomas.
Lingard, what?
Oh shit. In January, January and February,
I was
January, February was
gonna
Thomas.
say Lingardinho.
Lingardinho right now.
Yeah, right now.
But
I'm with you on that one.
But if we're reviewing the whole season,
Yeah.
who has been the most influential player?
say Declan Rice.
Because at the beginning of the season it was Declan Rice, then it was Susek, then it was like Bowen, then it was Lingard. So like,
So they've had a lot of
If you're
different
saying
names.
overall, I'll say CJ. But
Yeah.
if you're saying right now, I'll say Lingard.
Yeah, I'm in favour on that one.
Yeah, if we're saying overall, I'll say Rice. But right now, I'd say Lingard.
when did
The thing is,
when,
no.
when did
Let me-
Lingard sign with
let me-
West
let me-
Ham?
Let me just point something out here. You hate Declan Rice now. Wait, let me finish.
Why do you hate Declan Rice,
But
bro?
if United go and buy Declan Rice, he's going to love it. Watch, bro. What? Jeez. That loose midfield.
Rice is serious, bro. He's a serious player. And Deep, only 22 as well,
he's hard,
still
he's-
young.
But West Ham, like, so right now we're all in, like, it's Lingard.
It has to be Lingard.
Do you think? Where do you see them finishing? Just on a little side note.
I don't think.
Fifth, you know.
I don't think they get top four.
I don't
I feel
think
like other teams have too much firepower.
I'll be real.
I want them to finish top
I'll be
four.
real. I think they're getting it.
Top four.
I think they're finishing third.
So he's finishing up.
Third.
Missing out then.
So what's the top
Oh wait,
four?
shit, they're losing right now. That's the fucking thing. They'll finish fourth.
I think
So he's missing out.
because you
Leicester.
lot are forgetting that they've got some hard games coming up as well.
No,
And
Chelsea
people
have,
like
a
Liverpool-
Chelsea have a harder stretch than West Ham do. We've still
Yeah,
got to play
but
City.
for
and-
Chelsea's quality,
think
compared
Chelsea
to West
miss out?
Ham,
do I think Chelsea miss out?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do.
No.
You think so?
I think top
You
four.
know, I swear that you're honest, man.
I think top
I'm
four.
not.
You say yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll be real.
Fact to the end.
Based on right now, I think we might get fourth. But if the thing about us is that we're still in the FA Cup, we're still in the Champions League.
Yeah, too
That
many.
Liverpool are in
Might fuck us
nothing.
up.
Yeah, man.
So they're just gonna
Our
go
focus
full
is-
that football on the league, innit?
I
Where-
think West Ham are
where
gonna
Liverpool
sit.
now?
I think West Ham are going to
Where
sit.
Liverpool
Liverpool
now?
are
We're
fifth.
under you lot,
But
2 points behind you lot.
they're sixth, sorry, but they're 2 points behind. If we lose
Yeah.
and Liverpool win, they go above us. You know, it's very like
It's a
the
tight
battle
game.
for third and fourth is going to.
And
be-
West Ham are losing
gonna
at the
be
moment, so imagine if.
Yeah, they've lost.
So then,
Yeah.
boy, so, do you know what I mean?
I can't lie. I just want West Ham to get top four. Yeah. So Renata.
Renata.
You continue him. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so West Ham's most influential player.
Let's
Let's just say we're all in agreement with Lingard, but like for the period he wasn't there, who was their most
Susek.
important? I'm going to Rice.
Susek.
Alright, cool. So the next thing we'll move on to.
But Lingardinho shut you up.
Move on to.
Yeah, Lingard needs.
Hey,
to-
does he
kudos.
does he make the plane
But he has
Yes,
to,
yes,
he
bro.
has to.
Yes, bro.
On current form.
Current form, man needs
for the
to.
vibes?
Bro, you
Vibes
gotta
and
drop
dancing.
like Phillips or something like that. I'll be real, bro. You gotta
Drop Phillips. I thought that's a bit
Yeah, you probably.
harsh. He's
Drop
been
Phillips,
around.
another one.
He's been around all the.
What, Phillips? What? You want to keep Ward Prowse instead of him?
No, you don't take either of them.
No, but Ward Prowse is in it at the moment, so I would play
Yeah, but
Ward Prowse with Lingard.
they're in the team because people are injured. When people get back to full fitness, they
It's
will
true.
make the team.
Phillips has only been there whenever like someone drops out.
Yeah.
So he's the
Yeah,
backup.
true.
Lingard has to go, bro.
No, Lingard needs to go, man. He does.
Alright, so moving on to the next team. Let's move on to North London. Let's move on to Spurs. I feel like it's not really that hard for Tottenham's most. I feel like it's Kane. What?
That's a Lloris, you know. It's because he's a keeper. Wanker. Anyway.
Hey, man, bent that with his heart. Little wanker. No.
Hey, chill.
Did you
We're
hear the
recording,
emphasis
bro.
on the W? Nah.
But Kane.
Come back to me. I don't. You know what? It's Kane. I don't want it to keep Kane. Though. I'm trying to think of someone else that's been influential in that Tottenham
we
team.
don't need to argue it.
It is Kane, but he's been the second most influential player
Højbjerg.
in that team.
Højbjerg,
Højbjerg.
yeah, man.
At the start, yeah, but he's not been doing much.
He gets bullied, you know.
And
He
it's
gets bullied
bare
on pitch
yellows.
sometimes.
It's bare yellows.
But that's his job.
I want to say,
No,
I want to say Son as
no,
well. Even
Son
Son
has
has
been-
been.
Son, this season, this season, Son ain't really been it.
That's why I don't want to say.
Bro,
At
this
the
is
start,
At the
Pence
start,
for the last
it's
4
February,
months.
but then
No.
Low key,
Yeah,
low
he's
key,
got
it
goals,
might be
man. He's got
Lucas.
like 13 goals.
It might be Lucas.
He's
He's been
I see what you
consistent
mean by that. I know
throughout
what
the
you
whole
mean by
season.
that.
He's been
Oh.
consistent.
Utility, but he's like a
But
utility.
maybe what about Ndombele?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. He's come
Player.
back. Hey, that's a shout.
Oh, yeah, I was not expecting this, you know, because last
How about
season,
left back?
him and Jose were having
He's been missed
back
too
and
much,
forth.
though.
What, Regulon?
He's missed
Yeah,
too much.
but he's done well though.
Influential though.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I'm
Influential on
more
that
on
team.
the
you put-
Ndombele for sure, but
I think the fact that we're struggling to play, say a player
Say
like past
something.
Kane,
it shows the team.
Spurs,
Well, Spurs ain't
season-
really got a
But no, that
stand.
Ndombele is a shout compared to how he was getting treated before to how he is now. So
Yeah.
key part now.
We're in unison. Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Don't need to
Harry
argue.
Kane.
Cool. Let's
But
go.
wait, I just want to know who the second most influential player is, because Harry Kane was an obvious one.
I'll probably say.
Well, take him out of that team, bro. They struggled to finish top 10. I'm being so serious.
Top 10.
This season, if Harry Kane was not in that team,
But they got so many big players though, like.
Yeah, but you can have as many big players as you want. If it doesn't work, then your team isn't good.
It's true. It's
This
true.
season, if Harry Kane was not in that side, I guarantee you they will not finish top 10.
Do you think they finish
Yeah,
top 4?
No way.
Do you think they finished in the Europa League spot?
Yeah. Actually, it depends how Everton finish up the season.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
I don't think
Tottenham
they will,
needed to
though.
beat them yesterday.
What? You don't think Tottenham will get oh?
Because they're underneath us now.
Yeah, but they can win. They can win Capital One Cup.
No, because they've already played their game in hand on us now, and we're still already
Yeah, but
2
if
points ahead of them.
they beat
So I'm
City in the
thinking-
League Cup final, they get Europa League football.
Oh, is it? Is that
Yeah.
it? Fuck.
Do you think they beat City?
Bro, it's just a
Yeah.
one-off
Final.
game. You
It's
never
one
know.
off get
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they do, but you never know.
But I feel like City are gonna go for that quadruple.
Yeah, just
You know what I mean? They're trying to win everything.
They're not there.
This is a sad note, yeah. If Marino doesn't win, does he have to go?
No.
Season. No? Bro, look at that. The player, like, he's lost
It's
everything.
yeah, slightly. Like
I
no one
think-
really
I
likes
think
the
you
style of
give him- I think you
football.
give him a year.
Another year.
last one. I think that's it. And halfway through that
Especially
season.
Tottenham, I feel like if they win the League Cup, they're gonna keep him because you know how hungry they are to get some silverware.
Yeah.
If he wins that, they'll be like the best manager. in the
If
world."
if Jose leaves without a trophy, is he a failure?
Yeah, because that's what he's done.
You are.
You never make it.
He's sacked from his last 3
Alright,
like,
cool.
This final is going to be important.
Let's move on. Let's move on to Arsenal, which is might be a touchy one.
Arsenal.
Nah. So
Hey.
when you look at Arsenal's team, when you look at this season, last
Same
season,
as Tottenham, it's a
like
bit-
it's really been up in the air, innit?
They're so shit. They're so shit. Hey, they are bad, fam. I'm happy they beat the racists. So
Yeah, they fucked up their
hey,
race.
press that button, man. Yes. Man, press the wrong button. Turn that shit off, fam. But yeah. But other than that. Other than that, yeah, like after that, Arsenal have been shambolic, man. It's been a bad season.
But if you
It's
looked
been a
at-
bad season.
I feel like if I looked at Arsenal's side and it was like, cool, if they're playing their best starting 11, the player I look at is going to make the most impact. I pick Saka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's made the most, of course.
And
But
deep,
it's
he's
like-
only 19, fam. Do you know how mad that is?
See the goal he scored in the midweek.
Yeah.
Nice goal.
But I feel like so much pressure in him, though, man. He's 19, and they're basically telling him, bro, you gotta carry our team, fam. You
Yeah,
gotta
but
carry
if you're
everyone.
19 and you can take that pressure, it proves how good you are.
Yeah,
And
it's
what
true.
he's doing.
Got that big new deal with
Yeah.
E-Balance as well, bro. So he's got a big season coming
He
up.
deserves everything coming to him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. He is.
Say like he outgrows Arsenal, yeah. What team do you see him going to?
I feel like
Hey, man.
the way he's playing right now, he can get into a lot of teams in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
man.
I feel like the only team he wouldn't get into is the Man City team.
Yeah. I don't see a top 6 club that he couldn't go to and that.
What team do you think
Sure.
best suits him if he was to leave Arsenal?
I'll be
Any
real-
team in the world,
I'll
not
be
just
real,
not
yeah.
just Prem.
You man might kill me for this. I'd love to see him at United, though.
United.
On that right wing, bro.
I hear it. I do hear it.
We've been itching for like a right winger
Bro,
to
like-
cover that spot with that.
Bro, I'd
Bro,
love
play
that's-
at United
And
right
Saka
now,
would
it's pressure.
Saka would fix that as well, fam.
The
United
fan
buy-
base-
when
the fan
United
base,
buy
like-
people, these are reckless. As in, like,
But I
the
can't
fans
lie.
are harsh.
If he goes, yeah,
But the thing,
Arsenal fans are gonna do a
he
Van
won't-
Persie on
Yeah,
him.
but he won't. I don't think he'll leave for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no
he's
way.
gonna be there.
No, but
They'll
he's
give him a
playing-
big deal. They give him
he's
a big
playing
deal.
regular. like regular football. He's in the England squad, so I don't. Yeah, you can stay at Arsenal for now, innit? Just build his resume then.
Come talk to you. Like.
If he keeps balling out like this year, I could see him going to a team like Bayern. You know how Bayern just buy like
But they got
ballers, like young ballers and everything.
They got my man coming through as well.
Yeah, but he's more like a yeah. But I could see him playing there because what cool, fair enough. They got Gnabry and Sane. Yeah, exactly. PSG.
Bro, when Mbappe leaves that club, no one's gonna talk about that.
Nah, PSG will just buy another superstar, man. That's how they operate.
No one's to play in France. No
For
English,
PSG, they'll pay him like
no
400 racks a week, fam.
Did you see that quote from Alex Song about Barcelona?
Yeah.
I was going to be a millionaire. I took it.
Oh, you right,
That's
man.
what guys are going to be thinking.
Bro, I
People
don't
like
think-
Saka will be like, I'm going to be a millionaire.
English players love playing in England. Let's be real.
Nah, it's just different, man.
That's why the Sancho move was so surprising. The Bellingham move is like English players just like.
Hey, Bellingham, let's talk about him, fam. Because he's a fucking baller.
Wait, that's enough. Does he make the plane?
Off, he has to make the plane.
He's the pilot.
Bro,
Wait. So who you taking out? Because he can't start.
Midfield.
He can't start.
Okay. Who am I taking out?
He was never making the plane anyway.
What midfield is Henderson
Look, to me,
fit enough
it's
to make the plane?
To me, it's a given that look,
Declan Rice makes the plane.
he has to make the plane.
Mount makes the
He
plane.
has to make. The plane.
Who else is there?
Then after that, it just depends what style of
Foden?
football you're in.
Foden
has to.
Foden makes the plane.
So that's 3 men there.
Henderson has to make the play.
But he's not fit enough.
If
is he?
Henderson is
He's not
fit,
fit, he's
if
not
he's
fit.
fit, he has to make it.
Yeah,
Let's say he's
100%.
fit.
He's a leader regardless, even
Let's say
if
he's
he's not.
fit. He makes it.
So he makes it forward. That's 4 there. But how many midfielders are you taking?
Bro, you don't. Yeah, but you take like a couple flexible, like Grealish. He's not, but he can
Grealish
play the 10.
is Grealish fit enough to make the plane?
If he's fit enough, does he make it?
I'm taking him.
And then Lingard.
100%. And Lingard.
I'm taking better than
I'm taking better. Someone's coming out.
Put him in the suitcase, fam. It's
Over them
calm.
6.
Bellingham E. He plays 4, 8, and 10. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but over them,
22
who you
teams.
taking out?
I'll take Kane.
Hey, if you didn't see the way his mouth was vibrating, yeah? Yo, what's up? I said, yo.
Hey, that is a hard one.
Bro, to me,
No, but he
as
needs
good
to
as
be there though, man.
bro, as good as he's been, he doesn't make it.
Bellingham,
No.
he has
He
to
makes
make.
it 100% he makes
Hey,
it.
he's
I don't know
there.
about starting.
He's
Maybe I don't know
there.
about starting. But
Okay,
100%
if he makes
He's
it,
there, bro.
he doesn't start. He goes for experience.
Yeah.
But regardless, he's on the plane. I don't care what it's for. I want to see him there.
If we have to build a 23-man
Bro,
England
deep,
team,
yeah, he's 17, yeah, balling out for Borussia Dortmund.
Bro, look,
they're
you
not
take-
no
look,
small
bro,
team.
you
They're not
take-
a West Ham.
bro,
Like,
look,
they're
and he has
Borussia
got the
Dortmund.
gun
bro,
in his
look, you take
Go
three
to the-
keepers.
the
Yeah.
former he's been on.
Look, you take 3 keepers. You take the way England are going. They're gonna take 3 right backs. Yeah. You take 4 centre
Does
backs.
Trent make the plane?
Yes.
What 4 centre backs are we taking?
You take 4 centre backs. So you're gonna take Stones. You're gonna take Maguire. You're gonna take Keane, and he's probably gonna take Mings, even though he's shit. Then you take 2 left backs. You take Shaw and Chilwell. Then you take 6 midfielders. So 1, 2, bro. Then you're gonna take 2 wingers, 2 strikers, or 3 wingers, 2 strikers, bro. You take 4 wingers. He doesn't make the plane, bro.
Bro, I don't know.
you-
we
nah,
have to see what squad it's gonna
And
be.
knowing England,
I don't care, regardless,
England will
Bellingham
take a
making it.
defensive player. They'll take Calvin Phillips over him. I guarantee you.
God forbid.
That is so true, though. I think they can't take
England,
Bellingham.
and I hate it, bro. If you're gonna lose in the
I think
tournament,
they're gonna
lose
do it
in
'cause
style.
they
Yeah,
kick
lose
their
4-3.
defensive-
Don't lose
their
2-0.
defensive, man. All the time they do it. Or they play
He
2
should
holding.
make it, and I
They play
want
2
him.
holding instead. I'm like, why you got 2
He
man
should
doing the
make
same
it,
job?
and I really want him to. But the way Southgate is an idiot. He'll take someone stupid, bro. That guy's. I bet you he'll take Trippier, Walker, Trent, and Reece James for reasons we don't know, bro. Just idiot, man. Pillar.
I think regardless, on form he'll make it, bro.
On
I
form,
think-
he should. I think he
Yeah,
should.
I think he will make
Come on,
it.
man, he done well against City twice, both games.
Okay, then what? Which front?
You know he's gonna be amazing when he's
Probably one
older.
of the
Let's-
most
He's
versatile midfielders.
17.
Let's save this for
Another. We'll say this
another-
another episode.
another episode.
Think about when we
What
were
were you?
17.
What were you originally talking about?
Hey, I can't
Intellectual players. So who's next?
And he took now.
Arsenal.
Car.
Innit?
So we're all
That's
are we
what
all in
James
agreement?
Carragher's weekends, man.
Are we all in agreement that Saka's
100%.
Arsenal's most influential player?
Yeah.
So as you said with Tottenham, since we're all in agreement, who do you think is like second?
At Tottenham. Oh, at Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I'll say
Uh,
ever since Tierney's come in,
I was gonna say.
Tierney, man, ever since he's come in, he's just changed.
To me,
it up.
it's him or
But
it's
currently, though,
Leno.
has he only been doing this?
Yeah,
He
no,
got
he's
injured
making-
recently, innit?
he's not playing the most recent
Yeah,
games.
that's what I'm
What?
saying.
No.
But he's played. No, he's played a big.
Would you
chunk.
not
He's played a
mention
big chunk.
Aubameyang in this conversation?
No.
Nah, not this season. No.
No.
Lacazette stepped up more than
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Bro, if it was me, I'd pick it's either Leno or Tierney. I'd pick on Leno.
Hey,
Let's say Lacazette.
can I just say,
Right now.
I'd say Lacazette's been doing his
Lacazette
thing.
is so slow. Hey, he's so slow, fam.
This guy's boring.
Yo, he is, bro. Did you?
Wait, how long has Laka been Arsenal?
He's been like for
Three, four
I think
seasons.
4 years. Yeah.
He signed like 2006. Yeah, 16.
So I'm saying I'm gonna go Leno, second most.
I'm going Tierney.
I'm going to still.
I've got Tierney.
Tierney as well. Alright, cool. So we've wrapped it up for our first 4 teams. For Tottenham, we were all in agreeing with Harry Kane. For Arsenal, we were all in agreeing with Saka. For Everton, me and Darren had Calvert-Lewin. You had
Hammers.
He said Hammers as well. And the other team, who the fuck was that? West Ham, sorry.
Yeah.
We had Soucek.
Soucek.
But Lingardinho is the man.
Bringing football to near.
Yes.
So we'll catch you in the second half of the episode to go
He
over
means
the...
Champions League.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. Yeah, we'll catch you in the second half of the episode to go over the final. Got my people, and we're back into it for the second half of the episode. For the first half of the episode, we've gone over our first 4 teams and their most influential players, being Tottenham with Harry Kane,
Yes.
Arsenal with Saka,
Yes.
being West Ham with Lingard/Soucek,
Yes.
and then the final team was Everton, and there was a little split between James Rodriguez and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So we're gonna go into our next team, and we're gonna go on to Leicester. When you look at the Leicester side, I feel like recently their most influential player might have changed because Iheanacho has been killing it for like the last
Hey.
for the last month and a half. That guy's been killing it. He's a funny guy as well. I see some
Hey, you know
videos
his interviews are funny as well,
yeah.
fam.
I think it was the end of the United game. He was the winner. He's like,
I can't lie, I love the snaps of him and what's his name?
Ndidi.
Ndidi.
I love him.
Like them are actually good vibes
I'm
still.
happy from still because I think he's been waiting for like this run of games, especially coming from Man City where he wasn't getting game time. He even came for Leicester for a bit. He was on the bench for a bit, so it's good that he's getting his goals in it. His games.
Yeah,
But
he's actually been balling out as well, man. It's mad.
But when you look at their team, who would you say is like the most influential player?
They have such a tricky team because it's like there's not like a standout player. It's such a team effort. Such a team
It's not
effort.
Vardy.
Right now though, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
True,
I'm
but
talking about overall, the whole Leicester.
overall,
when
yeah,
you look at
Vardy's that guy.
100% Vardy then. 100%.
Yeah,
I feel
Vardy.
like, as you lot said, there is a lot of players like, bro, Ndidi's important in that midfield.
I
Ndidi's
feel
my
like
second one.
Telemans
Oh,
like,
Lord.
bro, he keeps it ticking.
Yeah.
Congolese as well, yes. But
Plays for
yeah,
Belgium.
man.
Plays for Belgium.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah.
But yeah, as you said, even like Schmeichel's been there for like he's probably been a top 5 keeper for a very long time. In the
You know, do you see how we're having a discussion about Arsenal and Tottenham having barely anyone? With Leicester, they've got everyone in line. So
top
keeper,
players,
defense, they've got people, they've got
Yeah.
midfielders that are leaders and strikers. So I think that's
Yeah.
the difference between top clubs and
Shit ones.
Literally, like they've got it like.
Hey,
numerous
fuck
positions.
Arsenal, bro.
even when you look at their season this year, like the start of the year, before he got injured, like James Justin, he was
James, I swear down, yeah, James Justin would have been on that plane.
I think he would have been.
Yeah, because he was balling out
He was on fire, man.
on a
He was on
mad
fire. He was
thing.
fake.
On a mad thing.
I
I've
think
been
he
there,
was
but he also take every League Show's place.
He's right.
No one's even talking about him.
Fuck you, sure, bro. Man said it like we were thinking I was taking a dig at him.
It hurts their hearts. At Luke Shaw's movement, but
Bro, no one
got that
cares.
later.
Alright, Mr. Kyle Walker.
That fat shit.
This is a fashion.
I'm joking. Luke, sure you're a fucking baller. I love you.
Yeah, he is. He's doing this thing, you see.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
He's sucking Luke Shaw's dick, bro. You better be being sus. I'm saying you're sucking his dick. Don't you dare.
You
Don't dare.
you have to say
Wait, but
balls.
how did he say one with himself? I bet he man did.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're sucking Luke Shaw's dick. That's what he's doing to Luke Shaw, bro. That's what he's doing to Luke Shaw.
Man,
Can you hate him once and
man,
like that? Luke Shaw,
no,
you're amazing.
man looked in the camera. He said,
He said glizzy.
"Yo,
You can't be doing that to Luke Shaw. Obviously, your Ollie is there. You can't do that to him.
Daz, you lost this one.
I'm
You
not
lost
losing
this
anything.
No.
I'm describing what you're
You
doing.
lost this
That's
one,
it.
man.
Alright, cool. So all
Jesus
agree,
Christ." Yo.
Oh my god.
we're all agreeing that
It's a
Leicester.
family show.
PG.
Hey.
Say that.
We're all agreeing Leicester's most influential player is Jamie Vardy, but they've had a lot of strong players this season.
Yeah.
Like,
Indeed, he's definitely up there as well, man. I love him.
Even
Yeah,
players
come Chelsea,
Nah,
come
even players
Chelsea.
like
Johnny Evans like an old school vet.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
I think he's so underrated.
That's been
Everyone
that was such a good
everyone.
signing for them. Like he just made everything stable.
Bro, like I think he's a very underrated centre back. Like, I think he's a top 10 centre back in the league.
He's up so good. Yeah.
Bro, like he plays like every single game for them, and he performs. He's one of them players. He'll always give you a 7 out of 10. Yeah. Like, but when you look at Leicester side, as you said, I feel like that's the difference between them and like an Everton or like an Arsenal and a Tottenham, because they have a lot of players across the board who perform well. Whereas them teams, they have positional players. Like they still have some bad players to be a top 4 club, but they got little positions that perform well. Like Everton got Hammers and Calvert-Lewin and Digne, and whereas Leicester, they perform as like a team, if you know what I'm trying to say. But moving on to the next team, we'll go London and we'll talk about Chelsea. When you look at Chelsea's team, Mr. Chelsea fan, like who do you think their most influential players? I feel like we'll be in agreement here.
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know if we're gonna be in agreement here.
Oh, did you think?
Oh wait, I think our best player is Mount.
Okay, yeah, same.
Yeah,
It's Mount still.
He's been like the young leader in that team.
I feel like when he plays on the side, we offer more going both ways.
Yeah,
No, he just gives me Lampard vibes.
he has
Like,
that
you know
energy.
Heart, the heart, like,
Energy,
like
fam.
Gerrard with Liverpool, like you can see it through him. Like he just loves the club. Like
He's such an
like he's
engine.
playing
fam.
everything. Like it's just he loves the club.
It's
too.
so mad, like, because
It
he's
shows.
like probably one of the youngest in that team, and he only came through like last year as well. But he's established himself in
Like,
that
he has
team.
to start.
Yeah, like he has to start. You can't leave him out. Everyone thought as well, like, oh, Havertz coming in. Everyone's thinking, oh, this guy's like one of the best under 21s in the world. So you're thinking, cool.
Yeah.
Same position as well. Like Havertz got that all day, but Mount just proved like he just stepped up his game.
especially-
That helped him.
Yeah, I feel like it did.
Pushed
help
him on,
him.
innit?
I think especially this season, I think Chelsea they haven't really had like, any other standout players.
Yeah,
apart from
yeah,
him. Like,
but
when
it's
I look at maybe what Giroud at the start of the season.
Everyone's been
I
about
feel
the
like,
same
I feel
level.
like right now
Maybe.
it's Kovacic, Mount, and like Reece James.
Yeah. Apart from that, I haven't seen Chelsea.
Christensen's done
really
alright as
stand
well.
out.
Asby's always Asby.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we've had like a lot of solid. No one over the. Like, he's our only
Yeah.
player who's been like
Over the thing.
exceptional. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else has been like they've been alright.
I think he should even start for England.
I think he should as well.
Like,
Fair shot.
Yeah.
Well, so you
He's
start
definitely in contention.
I feel like him and Rice. Depending on what formation you play, them two have to start.
yeah. That's so mad though. They were boys from time back, and like,
We're
now
in the
they're-
academy with each other.
yeah, now they could
That
be
is so
potentially
hard.
starting at England together. Like, yeah,
But yeah, I feel like with Chelsea, we're all in agreement that it's Mason Mount. And then there's
Money
other-
Mace.
And, and there's other little players who've done well, like Mendy, James, but Mount.
Kovacic.
Yeah, Mount takes the trophy.
Georgina, get my club. But yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Criminally underrated.
That's it, yeah.
Alright, so let's go Merseyside. Let's go to Liverpool. Liverpool haven't had like the best of seasons, but they're still a top side in world football when you look at them.
They had the shortest era ever, but yeah.
You know that made me laugh though. I saw that picture on Twitter. It made me fucking laugh.
Man said
We can laugh what we want.
their
But
best
as long as the
eras
trophies in our cabinet.
deep
we
in
don't mind.
Liverpool's best eras were as long as sixth form.
You know what it is? No one's.
We don't
You know
mind.
what it is? No one's disputing Liverpool's success because you've been one of the best clubs in world football. But an era is like what? The United,
United,
Ronaldo,
I was about to say, bro.
the Chelsea,
Back in my
Mourinho
day.
era.
Back in
You
my
know
day,
what I'm trying to say?
You retained. That's great. You don't can retain
We
what you want.
went back
What's
to
going
back.
on now? What's going on now? What's happening now?
What, to your
Are
club?
you going back to back now? Are you doing anything now?
Are you going back to
Are
back?
you?
Are you going back to
We
back?
got it there. It's in our cabinet.
If that's your argument, that's the shit
It's not even in
argument
your.
ever, fam.
Wait, when's the last time there's a Champions League in your cabinet?
2012.
2012. And how long ago was 2012? Nearly a decade, no?
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. And ours is there now, right now.
But our
Pressure.
players is that
Okay, it's pressure.
Our players is that
Your one's what in a decade, bro?
But it's not the freshest.
That's a decade ago. It's a decade ago, bro. You was 11. Get out of here, man.
Alright,
Shut
mate.
up, man. You was 11 years old. You didn't even know what Champions League was. Shut up, man.
12 actually.
Yeah,
I was
you're
12.
yeah.
I was 12.
Shut up,
I was
man.
12.
You couldn't even
but,
spell Champions League back then. Look at
I
you.
definitely
Shut
could.
up, man.
I was definitely yes, something. Yeah.
but when we look at Liverpool's team, like this one might be a bit up and because you might look at this season and it might be different to who you think the overall most influential player is. But let's start with you since you're the Liverpool fan. Who do you think you're the most influential player is?
I'm gonna go with the one that is people probably won't say, but he's been playing like hard, 100%, and it's Fabinho for sure. Versatile. No one talks to him like, oh my god, this guy's amazing.
How long
But
was he
if you
injured
look-
for?
Who?
Fabinho.
No.
No, that's
I think you're talking about Firmino.
that's Matip and the man you're on about.
Fabinho, I swear Fabinho was out
he's
for
playing,
it.
bro.
Yeah, he had a lot of minutes.
He's playing
He's playing a lot.
Centre back, CDM, now back in CDM.
That's why I made the shout because
like a lot, bro. Like he's been versatile, and ever since he's gone back into the middle, we've been playing different type of football. Like
He's a proper player still. I
So
can't even lie.
him, I know. I don't hear people screaming his name like, oh, like I think he deserves it. Like he plays so hard, and like yeah, that's my shout. And obviously Salah, because Salah's been doing it over the years and this season as well. Whereas Mane's only done it 2 seasons, 1 season.
Sadio Mane.
You know what I mean? So that's my 2 that are like influential, but depends how we look at influential as well. Innit? Like because Milner is a leader, Henderson's a leader. Do you know what I mean? So it depends, innit? Like, but that's my 2 for most recent.
No one's scared of Milner on that team sheet.
He's a leader, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different, right?
But who do you look at when you look at it?
To be honest, if I had the choice, I wouldn't really say a player, but for the sake of discussion, I'll say Salah. But you might know how I feel about Salah. Like he gets his goals, but in terms of like overall impact,
let's not start this, man.
No, that's another discussion. But in terms of overall impact on the game,
I'm not ready.
bro, I don't really feel it in it. But yeah, I'll say Salah because of his goals, innit? Apart from that, yeah.
Alright, cool. My thing is that if we were just looking like, if we were just doing overall, I feel like we'd all be in agreement that's Van Dijk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like when you look at this season, it's Salah. I feel like he's always been second fiddle. You good?
Good.
I feel like he's always been like the second guy behind Van Dijk. Like he's the best attacking option you've had. He's been your best attacking option for years. So he's been your best like attacking option of the 21st century. He's one of the best wingers in the world. He makes your front three world class. Without him, it's just good. So to me, it's Salah. He's second top goal scorer or top goal scorer in the league. He's scoring in the Champions League despite me getting knocked out. Like he was doing this thing. Like he turns up like. You know he's gonna score for you at least every 3 games. But the other 2 in the front 3, they've scored like 2 goals in 2021, so they're not that good. But I feel like we'd all agree that it's Van Dijk because you look at how the team is fucking falling off without him, innit? So,
yeah, I think that shows how influential it was, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
But
I feel like, you know what it is, yeah, I would agree that this season is definitely Salah, yeah. But I feel like Robertson hasn't really got enough praise.
because he played good at the
I
start,
feel
and
like-
he hasn't played well recently.
I feel like he's done alright though. He hasn't done.
when you play so he getting 9s out of 10s every single
so you're
game.
gonna
So when you get your
get
7s
that
out of 10s now and 7.5, it's like we still think you're still quality, but it's just
Yeah.
like when you play like
That's a
that,
fair
you,
shot.
you get gas and you think you have to stay there now. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. It's bare hard. It's like with Arnold. Arnold, he was doing the 9s out of 10s every day, and then
Arnold
now
fell
he's
off,
on like
man.
the 6s and 7s. So it's like,
The
do
fours,
you know what I mean?
the fours
So-
as well.
Well, I mean, he fell off, innit? He hasn't been performing the same, fam.
If no,
Hey,
he fell off, bro.
He fell off, bro.
There's Arnold Stark.
That's what you call a fall off. You're up here, then you go down here. That's a fall off, fam.
He even captains it.
Bro, you're not serious.
This is
the-
why he's
the
there.
under 21s. Come on, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna argue that he might start or might not start. Like, it depends.
He shouldn't start.
Depends how you're trying to play, innit? Personally, I'd start Reece James.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's what they've got. What?
he's a much better defender than
Walker,
Arnold, and he
Trippier,
can
Reece
still go
James, thingy,
Mate,
and
I
Trent.
rate Reece
That's
James,
4 right backs, fam.
Depends, innit? Up to Southgate.
say that again. Wan-Bissaka won't make the team.
He's not, bro.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're just
Southgate
talking, bro.
Southgate don't pick Wan-Bissaka. He needs to hope Southgate gets fired so he can start getting picked because he don't pick him.
Nah, he.
Like, they don't even talk about.
Bro, Wan-Bissaka come to Congo, fam. Don't deny us,
They
bro.
pick Trippier of him, but we're all. So I've got Salah. You've got
Salah.
Fabinho.
I'm just like Fabinho.
Yeah.
Just a sad note as well, yeah. Thiago ain't really done it for me this season. Can't lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, but that's
I
this
think
is
he's-
not a side though. He hasn't done it.
Yeah, I think he's coming at the worst time, really, man. Like, I think if we had everyone.
Yeah, but you put
like,
everyone puts a Thiago in that world class bracket, innit?
He's not world class.
Like if you're but come on, we were looking at him like
When
he's
you sign
definitely
world class, come on,
top 10 midfielders in the
Come on,
world.
come on.
He was definitely up there. Okay, you didn't, but people did,
But what-
and I did as well.
Fam, do you not know
So
what Thiago's done? Fam, of course, bro, he's definitely world class.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm
just this
saying.
season, he's coming at the worst
but,
time
but that's,
possible.
but
Like,
that's the thing though. World class players can do it. They show their world classness in any team or
I
any
agree with
environment.
that.
I agree with that 100%.
So is he really world class?
Yeah, because we're not.
He does.
Because we're not in that phase where, you know what I mean? Though he's transitioning from, though that excuse everyone uses for Pepe or whatever, yeah, that excuse is long gone. But
Yeah.
I'm not here to make excuses for him. But he is world class. Like what he's done at Bayern is better than majority of what anyone else has done in their centre mid role at their club.
Yeah.
Like he is class, but it's just number one transition and number two we're playing shit. Like in general, like key players are injured.
But you
Like,
just
that's
expect
what to
world
do.
class players to lift up the level, innit? And he hasn't done it.
Yeah, but he's not God. Do you know what I mean? There's world class and there's God. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't,
So
you can't
you're saying
change everything.
Liverpool situation's that bad?
No,
It is bad, bro. It's bad.
Bro,
How
my
come you
thing
buy players and get
about
injured?
Thiago
Like,
is
it's
that
judged.
he just seems sometimes he seems a bit lethargic on the ball, and he gives away silly fouls.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I hate him.
I
He's
noticed that as
not.
well.
I hate the defensive
But-
defensive qualities of
But
him. He's so bad.
we've talked. It's
But-
not the Anfield show. Let's move on to let's move on to United, and it's not really that hard to pick. It's Fernandes.
The man himself. Yeah, man.
It's Bruno, man. Bruno is probably the best player or the second best player in his position in the world.
Oh, I know.
Cam.
Yeah.
What? De Bruyne,
Best cam in the world.
De Bruyne, then.
Then he, bro.
I'll take bloody Jude Bellingham.
This is what I mean. Liverpool fans. This is why you're on the side.
Cam.
Bro, it's De Bruyne, then who?
It's boring.
I thought there was a better Cam than him, fam.
I don't know why I feel the same.
If not
That's what I'm
Fernandes
saying. He can't be second best,
I
like,
don't think.
Bro,
in the world.
No, he's not, man.
Mount and Foden.
No, they're not, bro. Bro, it's De Bruyne, then who,
Man just don't
bro?
wanna
You
give
know
him-
what? I
bro,
can't
you say
think.
that you don't wanna give him
I
his
can't
accolades.
think of anyone, but I just don't feel like he's second best in the world.
So you don't want to give him his accolades, huh?
You know, no, I'll give him like he's he's in that
Bro,
top 500.
bro, the
Amazing.
top three in that
Amazing.
position in the world is him, De Bruyne, and Muller. That's it, bro. Who else makes it?
But who else is in that bracket?
But you know what?
No one else is in that world
I
class.
blame the evolution of football because there's not really cams
definitely.
right now. But yeah, I agree. Fernandes is the most.
This ain't everything.
Bro,
Nothing
anyway,
is everything.
for
Fernandes is the most
Second best,
influential in that team, 100%.
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah.
he's been a shining light this season.
Bro, he's got like 15 like goals and assists.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's crazy his numbers
yeah.
going
I
forward.
think without him, we wouldn't be nowhere near like that top
No
bracket.
way.
And I think for next season, he can be that pool for like if we want to sign players to come to United.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, we got a good foundation with him there.
The only thing that people are knocking for is the way he just flops when he gets touched like this.
I hate the way he gives away the ball.
But like a lot of players, Salah does that as well. Like a lot of big world class players just drop on the. He gives away the ball sometimes as well, and I don't think he's really performed against a top side.
Yeah.
Unless he scored a penalty.
Like you know, like
something like that.
you see that Pogba, you can point to that Man City game, and like Salah, you can point to that Chelsea game or that Arsenal game. Like, there's top players you can point to a side with. You can't point to a top side that you got Fernandes. That's his game. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's
Whereas other guys, you can't discredit what he's done against other teams. He's the best, your best, most influential by far. Dance?
Honorable mention, Luke Shaw.
No, I don't think he's second.
Hey, you need to chill. This
Apart
Luke
from
Shaw.
him in our team, he's been
The most influential.
Yeah.
You're saying Luke Shaw's second?
yeah.
I think that's a drag.
Oh, who's next?
I go Rashford.
This season.
I was about to
Rashford,
say that. I was about to say
This
Rashford.
season, no, not this season.
I'm not. You're
He's
a
not-
United fan. I don't really care about either.
This
No,
season, so.
but
Rashford's been good, but
Fam,
not this season.
You know, we're talking about stats with Fernandes and that. Rashford is only just a
It's
couple
not just about stats, bro.
goals.
It's not just about stats.
But do we agree it's Fernandes
What's
then?
he-
It's
What's
Fernandes.
the-
Let's move on to
Let's move on. Let's move on to the next team.
For the kids, are you not for the kids as well?
Let's move
it's
on.
not about just on the pitch.
Let's move on to Man City.
Not about stats, bro.
Man City, they have a lot of quality players, but there's one that's
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
that's super quality.
Phil
And-
Foden. I'm playing. KDB, of course, fam.
Yeah, man.
I know we've tried to do that as well.
I thought you weren't gonna bat at me, but you didn't. But yeah, of course it's KDB.
KDB,
Yeah, 100.
KDB, bro.
Easy.
No argument.
no best player in the league.
100%. Best player in the world?
No.
No.
Top 3?
Wait. This is a good thing. You think he can win Ballon d'Or?
Ooh.
If he wins Champions League,
If
Yeah, he wins champ.
if he wins
If
champs,
he wins
Prem,
champs,
and
performs
if
at
there's a
Euros.
trip, if he
wins
wants to
three
reach
trophies at Man City,
trophies,
performs
Wait,
well at
champs.
Euros.
If he wins champs,
Why
and
not?
does
deserves it
well,
still.
He don't need to win Euros. Only just do very, very well as always. Then
Oh, shut up.
wait, get out Bellingham's ass, bro.
Well, Dance, you gonna do it again?
nah, I'm not doing that anymore, bro. That backlash, man, I'm not doing it.
Yo.
I'm doing it to describe the situation. It came back on me. I'm like, what?
That's a
I'm
massive,
not doing
that's
that
a
again.
crazy situation.
I personally, I think he can win Ballon d'Or. If things fall right for him, I think he can
Yeah.
win. Especially with Laurent's injury as well.
Yeah, it's true, you know, because who else is really contending for the Ballon d'Or right now?
Holland?
He's not gonna win.
I can only
anything.
think of KDB.
Yeah.
I can only think of KDB.
But wait,
Yeah, but you need to win. You need to win something. You need to win something. Mbappe
how about if they
could win
win
it.
the league?
Mbappe could.
They're nowhere
Fifth in
near
there.
to winning the league. Yeah.
Dortmund.
Bro, they might not even get Champions League football.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
If PSG wins Champions League, Mbappe's getting Ballon d'Or.
Okay, let's put it like this. If PSG just win the Champions League, whether Man City win the league, the FA Cup, the League
Then
Cup,
obviously De Bruyne, right?
It has to be De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So just to wrap up this episode,
Wait. Who's second then?
second,
Surely Gundogan.
This
You
season.
give Gundogan a shot.
I'll go Gundogan.
I'll go Diaz.
I think
Sure.
Diaz was third for me still, but I think Gundogan.
Bro, he was getting a vital goals, bro.
Took him clutch.
He is.
Goals, bro.
But I'll go Gundogan. I'll go.
Back to back ones as well. Nah, I think Gundogan.
Alright.
But Diaz changed the whole thing. I agree. He's third as well.
All right, just to wrap this up, so we talked about the top 8/9 sides and their most influential players. If you want to comment on teams we missed out and the influential teams or players that they had, then let us know down below. Let us know what you think as well. Who you think the most influential player is, whether you think it's someone else. And just remember to follow, like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, Fundamentals
Yes.
TV, Twitter, Fundamentals TV.
Yes.
Be sure to follow eWalks on Twitch.
Yes.
We stream over there, COD.
Yes.
FIFA,
Like
entry.
videos, subscribe. Yes.
And let us know what you think down below.
Yes. Comment on IG comments. Like up the pictures. Just do the most, fam. Be active.
Let us know what you think down below, and we'll catch you in the next episode. One.